A lot of you are willing to fight for a politician. A lot of people, when you are broke, you don't have meaningful priorities. This is why I see people are going to fight for a politician who is at home with his children, watching TV or just enjoying themselves somewhere at the beach. Then there are people who are fighting hard for this politician. But the same people, look at them, they will never spend a day to fight for themselves and their financial freedom. They will never do it. They will go and beat someone up, even go to prison on behalf of a politician. But they can never fight for their children's future. Never. But they will go and fight for a politician, insult on behalf of a politician. The same people, they will never fight for their children, for their children's future, for their children's education, for their children's dreams. They will never fight. They will fight for a politician. They will go to hospital on behalf of a politician. They will even go to prison on a politician's behalf. But they will never do it for themselves or their children or their partners or their wives and husbands. They will never. But they are so loyal to a politician. And that's what poverty does to you. I am not standing up to fight for no politician. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. To go and get into a fist fight, I'm not doing that for anybody. I'm not. Do you know why? I'm not doing that. Because I think straight. I am not into a fight, go into a fight for nobody. I'm not doing that. I'm not fighting for anybody's behalf. I don't want to be beaten because I was fighting on someone's behalf. I don't want that. I'm not doing that. Because of somebody else. No, I'm not doing that. But people do it because they are broke. For small money. A lot of people are not lazy. They are just distracted. They don't know how to focus on what matters. It is why they are broke. They are not lazy people. They're just people who have been distracted. When I say a lot of people are not lazy, they are just distracted, I mean that they are kept busy doing things that don't build them. They're just busy with nonsense. Is why they can't make good money. They are feeding on entertainment. They are feeding on gossip, bad news, stories about celebrities, and how somebody insulted, and stuff like that, arguing, stuff like that. The system loves poor people because poor people are the easy target to be manipulated. Poor people are loved by the system because for the system to survive, the system needs poor people. It is why the majority of voters are poor people. Buy them chitenges, they will change their mind, they'll forget everything. They are the majority. Okay? So there's nothing good about poverty. The system enjoys taking advantage of poor people. They are the ones who put politicians in power. It is the poor people who keep the rich people richer. They are the ones who go and buy shares like mad people. They get a lot, just go and on the stock market to go and offload their small coins there. And then begin to wait for 2-quarter dividend or a 8-quarter dividend show pops up. The system loves poor people because most of them can't think straight. They can't ask questions. But if I put my 1,000 in this thing you call stock market, how is it going to benefit me? They don't ask questions. How long? What is my return? What is the risk? Is there a risk? Okay. How long would it take me to double this 1,000 to make it 2,000? They don't ask. They'll just, somebody said these stock markets are good. I'm going to go and buy stocks. No. Ask questions. Zero. So the system loves poor people a lot. For me, I hate poverty. I don't know about you, but for me, poverty and now. Poor people will borrow money to impress. To go and get a loan on someone else's behalf. Do you know that? Poverty mentality. Somebody goes to borrow money on someone else's behalf. They borrow money for a broke friend, whom they know will never pay back the money. Now they're the ones who are now being chased. Imagine that. It's because they can't think straight. Even just our religious culture has contributed much to poverty as well. Because most of the times we think wealth is dangerous. We even spiritualize poverty. We think being poor makes us humble. We think when you're poor, then you're humble. Eh? You even quote scriptures that it will be difficult for a rich man to enter into the goodness. The Bible says a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. If you don't understand that, it means he leaves wealth for 3 generations, not just for himself, not just for his children, but for his children's children. 3 generations. How can a poor man do that? 0.